No such thing as boyfriend. No such thing as boyfriend. He's a husband or he's a stranger. Because the point is we have to understand is that we are not allowed to trust ourselves. We're not allowed to trust our own Yitzhak. Now, until now, Baruch Hashem, the boyfriend and the girlfriend didn't even touch each other's fingers. They're a platonic relationship, they call it. Or platonic. I have a lecture I call platonic, atomic, not platonic. Atomic bomb. Atomic relationship, not platonic. Why? Because even though today he didn't touch the finger, and tomorrow he didn't touch the finger, and next week he doesn't touch the finger, one day the Yetzirah is not a finger, he's not doing anything right now. But one day the Yetzirah is going to come. And something is going to make her really emotional. Somebody died, somebody born, she got a job, she got fired from a job, something happened in his life, something happened in our life, and they're really emotional and they need affection. And that platonic relationship can change just like that. Why? She needs a hug today. And the platonic relationship is not enough. So the hug. So now once you have changed that boundary, now a hug is automatically okay. Well, under extreme conditions. What happens with the Yetzirah? You let him in once, lapeta chatat rovetz. You open a little bit of the door, he's inside your house already. Now, hug is one time is okay. Next thing it's two hugs. Next thing it's a hug and a little smooch on the cheek. No, she's my girlfriend, but no, we're waiting to get married. We're waiting to get married, and guess what? Doesn't usually work. Why? Because we're human beings. We're human beings and we are vulnerable, and the Yetzirah works really, really hard. So if you love him and he loves you, then get married. Get married. There's no reason for a person not to get married. Now, if a person is going to say, wait a minute, why should I get married? I'm only 17 years old. So? 17 years old. So what's... If you're not going to get married, then what's the point of the relationship? Why would you let anyone so close into your life, so close into your heart, if they're not going to be there permanently? Like you're going to tell, especially women, they like to talk. Torah says Hashem gave 10 degrees of speaking in the world, 9 he gave to women. Women like to talk. So women likes to spill her heart. So the boyfriend, Mr. Boyfriend, that's platonic relationship, he likes to listen. That's why she likes him. So he likes to listen, and she talks, and he likes to listen, and she talks, and she tells him, since he likes to listen, she tells him all of the most personal things about her. All of the most personal things. What she likes, what was really bad, what was really embarrassing, what was this, what was that. Why would you tell him if he's not going to be there permanently? If he's just temporary, do you really want to tell your deepest secrets to somebody that's only temporarily in your life? If he's temporarily in your life, then that means the information is not temporary though. He's not temporary. He's only temporarily going to protect that information. He's only temporarily going to protect that privacy you have. Because he's only temporarily committed to you. Until he doesn't get what he wants. So that's why, Rabotai, in Judaism, there's no such thing as boyfriend-girlfriend. If you want to be together because you want to build a family, because you want to build a future, you don't need money, you don't need a job, you don't need a certain age, you just need to understand what HaKadosh Baruch Hu expects of you. If you are of the age, you are mature to make your own decisions, there's absolutely no reason for you to not get married, whether you're 18 or you're 20, in college, not in college, financially set, not financially set, all that stuff is shtuyot. Hashem decides what parnasah you're going to have, how you're going to pay for everything, how you're going to do everything. All of those worries are a figment of our imagination that comes from the Yetzirah, and I'll give you a proof for it from one of my students. I had a student came to me, young, maybe 25 years old, 24 years old, and said, listen, I love her, she's fantastic, but I'm not ready to get married. I'm only 25. I don't have $5 in my pocket. She's even younger than me. She doesn't have, not only she doesn't have $5, she has debt. She has $50,000, $60,000 in college debt. We don't even know how we're going to, right now we live with our parents. If we get married, we can't live with our parents. How are we going to afford the house? And then on top of that, we're going to have kids right now. I'm still a kid. I'm still 25. She's still 20. How are we going to have a kid? We're still kids. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do that? One question. Do you want to do what Hashem said or no? Obviously, every normal being will say, yes, I want to do what Hashem said. Do you trust Hashem? Do you trust Hashem? Do you trust that Hashem runs the world? Or do you think that Hashem is here to torture you? No, Hashem is here, He loves me. If you trust Hashem and you want to do what He says, get married. Baruch Hashem, they listened, and Baruch Hashem, they have a fantastic family. Everything worked out. The money issues worked out. The job issues worked out. The kid issues worked out. Life worked out. And all of those friends that told them you're too young and you're too this and too that, guess what? They're eating their hearts out, still single and miserable. 5, 6 years later. Why? Because they still think that you're too young and too young and too young. I have a bunch of friends, former friends, that were too young to get married. Now they're almost 50. They're still too young to get married though. You know why they're too young to get married? Because nobody from the cemetery wants to marry them, so they have to get there first until they find a wife. All the people in the cemetery are old. Anybody their age doesn't want to get married anymore. Why? They're 50 already. They spend half their life already being single.